Welcome to Bollywood Deep Dive from IndiaReview.com, your daily Bollywood news. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's start with a film that feels less like a movie in production and more like a collective fever dream we're all having. Are we talking about Brahmastra 2? Because I feel like I need a flowchart and possibly a private investigator to keep track of the news cycle on this one. Exactly. The Astroverse of confusion. So this week's chapter begins with a report that actress Aneet Pada has been approached for a crucial role opposite Ranbir Kapoor, which is interesting. New face, big franchise. It is. But then, almost immediately, another headline pops up saying Deepika Padukone's team has officially stated she is not a part of the film, in any capacity. Which is wild, because her character, Amrita, was literally introduced in part 1. She's Shiva's mother. It was this big, grand, water-controlling reveal. It felt like the entire hook for the sequel. So what does that mean? Are they recasting? Is the story changing? My brain hurts.
Is it possible this is just classic pre-production misdirection? Deny everything until the grand announcement poster drops and we all go, oh, so they were in it. It's possible, but this feels like a very firm denial from her team. And to add another layer of chaos to this cinematic cake, there's a major scoop that Jio Studios has backed out of producing Brahmastra 2. Oh, wow, that is significant. That's not just a casting rumor, that's a fundamental production shift. So now Ayan Mukherjee is apparently on the hunt for a new studio partner. It just feels like so much turbulence for a sequel that everyone assumed was a sure thing. Part 1 made a ton of money. It established this whole new universe. You'd think Part 2 would be on a smooth, golden track to production. Instead, it's on a track that seems to be looping, occasionally going backwards, and has several missing pieces. So, let's recap the chaos. We have a potential new actress, a confirmed but now denied major star, Ranbir playing a double role as both father and son, Alia Bhatt reportedly in an extended special appearance, and no studio. When you lay it all out like that, it sounds completely unhinged. You almost have to admire the sheer amount of drama happening off-screen. This is the real Astroverse. It truly is. I'm just hoping they get it all sorted out. Ayan Mukherjee has poured so much of his life into this vision, and for all its quirks, Part 1 was a massive cinematic swing. I want to see where the story of Dev and Amrita goes. Me too. I just hope we find out who is actually playing Dev and Amrita before the year 2030.
At this rate, that feels optimistic. Okay, moving from on-screen drama that's off-screen to off-screen drama that is very much on-screen. An excellent and confusing pivot. Let's talk about the Raksha Bandhan advertisement controversy. Right, so Kriti Sanon appeared in a jewelry commercial for the festival. In it, she's wearing an Indo-Western outfit that includes a bralette-style top, and this has sparked a massive debate online. A debate that was fanned into a much larger fire when Kangana Ranaut weighed in. She posted about it, questioning why someone would tie a Rakhi in a bikini and called the look intentionally creepy. Which, as you can imagine, took the conversation to a whole new level. It wasn't just online commentary anymore. It was one major star calling out another. And Kriti Sanon did not let that slide. She responded, not by naming names, but very clearly addressing the core of the criticism. She posted a statement that ended with the line, "Stop telling women what to wear." It's become this huge cultural flashpoint. On one side, you have people who feel the ad was disrespectful to the traditions of the festival, that the attire wasn't appropriate for the sentiment of Raksha Bandhan. And on the other side, you have people saying it's 2026, attire is personal, and policing women's clothing, especially under the guise of protecting culture, is regressive. That empowerment means being able to choose for yourself. Exactly. And when you have two prominent public figures like Kangana and Kriti representing those opposing viewpoints so publicly, it really amplifies the discussion. It moves beyond just one ad and becomes a conversation about tradition versus modernity, personal freedom, and who gets to be the arbiter of culture. It's also interesting because it ties into another story this week. Taapsee Pannu was asked about a past comment Kangana had made about her upbringing, and Taapsee's response was just this exhausted-sounding plea, "Why can't you let this end?" You can feel the fatigue in that quote, can't you? This cycle of public call-outs and controversies. It feels like we're in an era where celebrity disagreements play out in real time on social media, and everyone is expected to have a take. And it rarely leads to any kind of resolution. It just creates more division, more headlines, and then we move on to the next one. Kriti's response was direct and about the issue, which was refreshing. She stood her ground on the principle of the matter. Absolutely.
She didn't get into a personal back and forth. She made a statement about a broader issue. It's a tough line to walk when you're in the public eye, for sure. All right, shall we shift gears from cultural debates to cold hard numbers? Let's hit the box office.
Yes, please. A little bit of math to clear the air. And there is a lot to talk about. Let's start with a massive one that's about to hit. Yash's Toxic. The hype for this is off the charts. It's subtitled A Fairy Tale for Grown-Ups, which is intriguing, and the advanced booking numbers are just staggering. It's already earned over 41 crore rupees before a single ticket was scanned on release day. 41 crore. That's more than the lifetime collection of many films. And look at this cast. Yash, Kiara Advani, Nayanthara, Huma Qureshi, Tara Sutaria. It's a powerhouse lineup. It does have a few things that make you go, though. It's received an A certificate from the censor board, so it's for adults only, and the runtime is reportedly 3 hours and 14 minutes. 3 hours and 14 minutes? Get your popcorn and settle in. That's a serious commitment. But clearly, audiences are ready for it. After the KGF films, Yash has built this incredible trust with the audience. They know they're in for a massive cinematic event.
Absolutely. And speaking of events, the South Indian film industries are just on an unbelievable roll. Ravi Tej's Irumadi had a phenomenal Monday hold at the box office, grossing 72 crore rupees in just 4 days.
The review from Bharadwaj Rangan called it a really effective mix of devotion and emotion. It seems to have really connected.
Then you have Surya's Vishwanath and Sons, which has crossed 115 crore rupees in 10 days, and Niving Pauli's Bethlehem Kudumba unit smashed 64 crore rupees globally in its opening weekend. And we cannot forget Thalapathy Vijay. His film Jana Nayagan has reportedly minted over 400 crore rupees worldwide. These are just monster numbers, one after another. It really puts the struggles of some other films in sharp contrast. The big story on the other side of the coin is Badwara 1947. Yeah, this one is a tough story. It had a big star cast, Amir Khan producing, and it's a partition drama released around Independence Day. On paper, it should have worked, but the box office has been really disappointing. It had a small jump on the holiday, but then fell off pretty hard. It's struggling, especially when compared to Awarappan 2, which has quietly become a huge hit, crossing 136 crore. There was a great quote from a trade expert trying to analyze what went wrong with Badwara 1947. They said it was trying to swim upstream rather than going with the stream, as Awarappan 2 did, hence it drowned. That's a fascinating way to put it. The audience seems to be craving these big, high-energy, mass-appeal films right now, and maybe a serious, somber historical drama just wasn't what people were in the mood for. It's a shame, because the reviews, especially for the performances, were pretty strong.
It's a tough business. Sometimes you can have all the right ingredients and the cake just doesn't rise. Meanwhile, on the comedy front, Dhamal 4 has wrapped up its theatrical run at a very respectable 160 crore net in India, a clean hit for Ajay Devgan and the team.
And looking ahead, we have Akshay Kumar and Saif Ali Khan's crime thriller Haiwan coming up. Their early tracking predicts an opening day of around 6 to 9 crore rupees, which feels a little soft for an Akshay Kumar film, doesn't it?
It does. The prediction notes that for the opening, it will be relying mostly on his star power. It feels like the era of a star's name guaranteeing a 20 crore opening day might be shifting. The concept and the trailer have to be spectacular now.
Totally. And just to round out the box office, a shout out to a little film called Hanuman Ansh. It's a devotional drama that's been holding on solidly, collecting 5.7 crore in 18 days. It's always great to see smaller films find their audience.
It is. And oh my gosh, we have to mention the Hollywood behemoth in the room. Spider-Man Brand New Day has crossed 2 crore footfalls in India.
That is insane. It's only the third Hollywood film in history to do that. It's grossed 570 crore rupees in India alone. It just proves that if you deliver a spectacular, crowd-pleasing movie experience, audiences will show up in droves, no matter what language it's in. Absolutely. So from superheroes on screen to a superstar who might be playing one soon?
A perfect transition. Let's talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Salman Khan. There's a whole flurry of news around him this week.
There always is. The biggest piece of news is the report that he's going to begin filming a superhero film with the director duo Raj and DK.
I am so intrigued by this. Raj and DK are known for their quirky, clever, genre-bending work like The Family Man and Stree. They have such a distinct voice. And pairing them with Salman Khan is such an unexpected combination. The report says he'll be playing a wary crime fighter.
That doesn't sound like the typical larger-than-life Salman Khan character. A wary superhero? I'm in. Me too. It sounds like a deconstruction of the superhero archetype, which is right up Raj and DK's alley. He's apparently going to start shooting in January 2027, after he finishes his current projects and the next season of Big Boss. Yes, Big Boss 20. The promo machine is already in full swing. The theme this year is Tatas 2 and Extra Jivandan. I have no idea what that means, but I am sure it will involve a lot of yelling in a very colorful house.
Inevitably, the usual contestant rumor mill is churning. A fake video suggested TV actress Shivangi Joshi was joining, but she quickly shut that down. The name Zain-e-Bad Khan is also making the rounds. We'll see who actually walks through those doors.
And on a much more serious and bizarre note concerning Salman Khan, Mumbai police have uncovered a fake extortion plot targeting him.
This story is wild. The suspects allegedly forged WhatsApp messages and created fake personas to try and extort money, making it look like it was coming from a known gang.
It's so disturbing, the level of planning that goes into something so malicious. It's a scary reminder of the vulnerabilities that come with being such a massive public figure. Thankfully, the police seem to have gotten on top of it.
Yes, absolutely. It's a relief that it was a fake plot and not a genuine threat from those sources. Okay, let's move on to some lighter, happier news. How about a little trip down memory lane?
Please. My brain needs a little sweetness after all that.
There's a lovely story circulating about Shah Rukh Khan and his home, Manat. It flashes back to 1997, when he was shooting the film Yes Boss. He saw the house and dreamed of owning it one day.
And he did. He bought it in 2001. But the story goes that after buying the property for over 13 crore rupees, which was a massive amount back then, he had very little money left for the interiors. So his wife, Gauri Khan, stepped up. She took on the challenge of designing the entire place herself. And that essentially launched her career as a very successful interior designer. I love that. It's such a great story of partnership and turning a challenge into an opportunity. It's not just about buying a big house. It's about the love and effort they poured into making it a home.
Exactly. It adds so much heart to the legacy of that iconic landmark. And speaking of iconic legacies and their partners, there's a cute little tidbit from Amitabh Bachchan.
Oh, do tell.
He revealed his secret for how he avoids getting scolded by Jaya Bachchan when he comes home late.
I need to hear this. What's the magic formula?
He says he sends a message ahead of time, and when he gets home, he very quietly takes care of the cleaning and tidying up everything. By the time she sees him, the house is in order, and all is well.
That is brilliant. It's both incredibly smart and very sweet. The image of Amitabh Bachchan quietly cleaning to stay out of the doghouse is just delightful.
Isn't it? It's those little human moments from these massive stars that are just the best.
They really are. And here's another funny one. At a pre-release event for the film Toxic, director Vignesh Shivan shared a story about Kiara Advani.
Oh?
He revealed that years ago he had offered her a role in his film Love Insurance Company, and she had turned it down. The film ended up not doing well at the box office. So at the event, he joked that she was very lucky for not doing it.
That's amazing. It's so rare to hear a director be that candid and self-deprecating about one of their own films. Good on him for having a sense of humor about it.
Right? And it's a great what-if story. If she had done that film, maybe her career trajectory would have been totally different.
It just shows how much timing and luck play a role in this industry. Let's do a quick roundup of some other projects in the works. The master filmmaker S.S. Rajamouli is deep into pre-production for his next epic, Varanasi. Starring Mahesh Babu and Priyanka Chopra Jonas, the scale of this is already sounding immense. And there's a fascinating detail about his process. Instead of using AI for dubbing, he's reportedly planning to audition around 1,500 different voice actors. 1,500. That is an incredible commitment to the craft. In an age where everyone is looking for technological shortcuts, he's going in the opposite direction, looking for the perfect human voice for every single version of the film. That's why he's Rajamouli. The dedication is just on another level. It really is. Elsewhere, an Instagram post from Shreya Saran has sparked rumors that she might be reuniting with the one and only Rajinikanth for his next film, Darman. Nothing confirmed, but the fans are buzzing.
And director Vikas Bal is starting a new film in September. It's a musical romance called Tribe, starring Siddhant Chaturvedi and Salman Khan's niece, Alize Agnihotri.
Ooh, that's an interesting pairing. It feels like a new generation of stars is really starting to come into their own with these exciting projects.
It definitely does. There's always something new on the horizon.
Which I suppose is why we have a job. And for that, we are grateful. All right, I think that covers most of the big headlines for the week, from cinematic universes in chaos to box office records and the secret to a happy marriage, Bachchan style.
We've covered it all.
A true deep dive, indeed. Ready to come back and do it all again tomorrow?
Always.
Headlines to Heartbeats Talk. You've been listening to Bollywood Deep Dive from IndiaReview.com. Come back tomorrow. Namaste.